According to a new report from the National Catholic Register, the Catholic Church right now is undergoing a bit of a, well, I guess the proper word would be an exodus. People are leaving the Catholic Church in droves. And according to this report by this Catholic outlet, a lot of people leaving the church are saying it's because of Donald Trump. Specifically, though, because of the Catholic Church and Catholic leaders' embrace of Donald Trump during his administration. Many people interviewed for this particular report that they did said that they became increasingly uneasy with their priests becoming a little more overtly political, talking about Donald Trump, praising Donald Trump, when all of the parishioners knew this is a horrible human being. Okay, yeah, we may be mostly Republicans here because we vote based on one single issue that the Catholic Church has been pushing for decades. It's literally the only thing they care about, and you all know what I'm talking about. But these people said this is not right. This is not what religion is. The reason I wanted to talk about this story today is because it hits very close to home. 17 years ago, I considered myself a Catholic. I was born and raised Catholic, went through the sacraments. I served as an altar boy for many years. Went to church every Sunday by force. Once I got of age and I was able to make the choice, I stopped going. But I still considered myself a Catholic, still believed in all of that. And then actually, believe it or not, started working in politics, started researching and reading about the religious right and the bastardization of religion that's happened at the hands of Republicans. And I left. I didn't just leave the Catholic Church like the people are now seeking different religions. I left religion. I left it all behind. Because everything we had been taught in Catholic school, in Sunday school, all of that was turned on its head by Republicans like Donald Trump, like George W. Bush, like Ronald Reagan. We got to take care of the poor. We have to clothe the naked. We have to feed the hungry. We have to heal the sick. Those are the things that Jesus did in the Bible, and that is what we were taught throughout our lives, those who grew up with, a religious family. But you look at the modern day Republican Party that wraps itself up in that religion. Are they clothing the naked? Are they feeding the hungry? Are they healing the sick? Are they welcoming in thy neighbors? Are they taking in struggling people from other countries? Also literally in the Bible. No, they're not doing any of that. But neither is the church. And that was the point. That's what these people who are leaving the Catholic Church now, that's what they're coming to realize. The church doesn't care. Most of them. There's a couple, yeah, sure, plenty that still do. But as a whole, the Catholic organization is not out there just feeding the hungry. Right? They got these golden palaces that you walk into every Sunday. They could use that money to create shelter for the homeless. They could use that money to pay for medical treatments for sick parishioners. But they don't. They spend it on themselves. And then, of course, there's all the abuse cover-up. But anyway, that's a story for another day. These people leaving the church now finally came to that realization once they saw the church embrace Donald Trump. And I'm glad that they finally came to that realization. I came to it a long time ago, but I still see it happening today. So, welcome on board. I'm glad that these people opened their eyes and realized that religion today, organized religion here in the United States, has gotten so far away from what it was supposed to be that it really is just an extension of politics at this point, meaning it gets absolutely nothing done for anyone.